I kind of fell in love with it that first visit and decided this is the place for me.
I mean, I thought it was like an easy choice.
I was born a Hawkeye. It's the only place I ever truly considered with my whole heart.
Iowa just has a fantastic program, very storied history.
Definitely a choice I do not regret.
Walking down the street, I see people that I know every day.
There's just something about the environment here that just really pushes you and helps you to achieve any goal possible.
Life isn't linear. There's always going to be ups and downs.
It's been hard. It's been difficult. You're here more than you're home.
There are people around me that also struggled in similar ways. Because of that, my friendships and relationships have gone stronger.
Mom and Dad, I love you. I want to thank you so much.
My parents, they moved homes. They worked so hard here. So I just have so much respect for them.
Just all the people who've supported me along the way.
My wife for picking up her life professionally and personally, and moving, 1,000 miles from home.
Thank you, Dr. Andrew Smelzer, for your constant support.
I would like to thank my wife, Laura, for supporting me through this.
This is over, but I know I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
I've wanted this for a long time. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I did it.
Congratulations, Hawkeyes. I am so excited to welcome you to your commencement. As University College graduates, you are a very special group of Iowa students, and now Iowa alumni. You have earned degrees in 2 of the university's oldest distance and online programs, programs that have been part of our legacy for 44 years. Today, we honor you for your unique status as students who worked hard to earn your degrees in a largely virtual environment, often juggling competing demands on your time. We are so impressed with your dedication and your commitment. Any commencement is also a recognition of a team effort. So today, we also thank and recognize the family members, friends, teachers, and mentors, and many others who have supported and aided you in your success. You are about to move on to another phase of life. And as you leave us, please know that you have been a very important part of the excellence of this university. As you move on to new adventures and new accomplishments, you will always be part of the proud Iowa legacy. Your life will change in big ways in the coming years, but the University of Iowa will always welcome you home to your campus. Once again, congratulations, good luck, and best wishes for great success in the wonderful years ahead of you. We are so very, very proud of you. And remember, once a Hawkeye, always a Hawkeye.
Hello, I'm Tanya Uden-Holman, Dean of the University College, and I'd like to welcome our graduates, as well as their family and friends, to the Fall 2022 Commencement Ceremony. I want to begin with a special message to our graduates on behalf of all of us in University College. You did it. Congratulations on this momentous accomplishment. Commencement is a very special occasion where we come together as a Hawkeye family to celebrate the success of students who have met the challenges we set for them and that they set for themselves. Because the Bachelor of Applied Studies and Bachelor of Liberal Studies are distance education programs, you are all pros at learning virtually, and I'm confident you're finding creative ways to celebrate your virtual commencement with family and friends. I'm especially proud that University College has its own standalone ceremony, which provides the university with an opportunity to acknowledge the unique journey of our online students. Our students come from a variety of backgrounds and experiences. They've completed their degrees while sitting in home offices and around kitchen tables from a variety of locations within the state of Iowa and across the country. Many worked full-time, raised children, or served our country during their educational journey. While some started their degree a few years ago, Others have been working on their goal of being a University of Iowa graduate over a number of years and sometimes even decades, often taking one course at a time or returning to the university after being away for many years to achieve their goal of being a college graduate. We applaud your determination and resiliency. You should be incredibly proud of your accomplishment. I know I'm very proud of all of you. I'd like to end by wishing you all the very best as you begin the next chapter of your life's journey. And welcome to the University of Iowa alumni family.
Congratulations, graduates. My name is Brian Lai. I'm an associate professor and chair of the Department of Political Science at the University of Iowa. I've had the honor and privilege of teaching students at Iowa, including many of you. Your graduation marks the culmination of all of your hard work, perseverance, sacrifice, and achievement. Earning your degree is a significant accomplishment. While you learn from your classes and you learn from your professors, equally as important, you learned about yourself. You learned how you learn, how to accomplish your goals, where your interests lie, and that there is no task that you cannot overcome. Finally, you learned how to keep learning. It is no surprise when I say that the world today, whether it is your local community, the country, or the world, is full of challenges and hardships. Whether it is war, political division, environmental, economic, or social issues, there are a myriad of challenges that we all face. These challenges can be a world away or at your own doorstep. While it's easy to despair in the face of all of these challenges that get reported to us daily, it is the University of Iowa community, particularly students, graduates, and alumni like yourself, that give me hope for the future. I have been at the University of Iowa for over 20 years, and I have met many students and alumni. Their stories and accomplishments give me hope for the future. What they are able to overcome, able to do for themselves, and able to do for others is remarkable and gives me hope that our students and alumni are prepared for the future and the challenges it poses. Your accomplishments and what you have learned have prepared you for the challenges and opportunities that will come your way. There is an old saying that I was introduced to by an alumnus at the University of Iowa, who has since become a good friend. He would often speak to my classes about his experiences from growing up in Des Moines to serving at the highest levels of government and business. He would end his talk with my students by telling them that when people ask him why he has been so lucky over his life, he would tell them this old phrase that luck is preparation waiting for opportunity. He would pause and then tell them again that luck is preparation waiting for opportunity. Just as life presents challenges, life will present you with a number of opportunities. We have all been presented with these opportunities. They may come in a number of forms, whether it's the opportunity to advance your career, the opportunity to contribute to a cause that you are passionate about, the opportunity to meet someone new, or the opportunity to present your work to others. These opportunities will come and they will influence your life. What you have learned from your classes and about yourself have prepared you for these opportunities when they arise. Which opportunities you choose to pursue is up to you. Your time and efforts in pursuing your degree have prepared you for whichever opportunities you pursue. Sometimes these opportunities may change your life. The alumnus that introduced me to this quote served in the Navy with distinction, commanding groups of ships and advising the President of the United States. And he reached a point where he had the opportunity to choose to stay in the Navy and pursue higher ranks or retire from the Navy. For family reasons, he decided it was time to pursue these new opportunities. He retired and pursued a new career path in the world of business. While his previous experience in the Navy was not related to his new path, what he had learned at Iowa and over the course of his time in the Navy about himself and how to lead prepared him for this new role. This is a common theme when I talk to alumni of the University of Iowa. Alumni, like all of you, are a vital part of our university community. Your stories and your experiences help current students understand what is possible and how to connect what they are doing at Iowa with what they want to do afterwards. One of the most important lessons that alumni have shared is that as their interests change or new opportunities arise, they will pursue a different job and even change career fields. Interests and challenges change over time. Another Iowa alumnus that I worked closely with as a student pursued her dream job of working on Capitol Hill. After doing this for a few years, she decided this was not her long-term career or interest anymore, and that new interests were pulling her to a new area. She pursued that, and today she's an accomplished fashion designer. In the multitude of stories of alumni changing careers due to new interests and opportunities, they all highlight the preparation they received during their time at the University of Iowa. While the subject matter of the classes they took at Iowa may not have prepared them for the new directions of their life and career, what they learned at Iowa about how to learn gave them the preparation they needed when they wanted to pursue a new opportunity. Use what you have learned at Iowa to be a lifelong learner. Use what you have learned on how to learn. During your time at Iowa, you have been pushed to learn about a topic on your own, research that topic, use tools, methods, or approaches to understand it, and to do your own analysis. This is the basis for learning how to learn and your continued preparation for new opportunities. As new interests arise or curiosity strikes, you will investigate, study, and learn about these new areas, preparing you for a new set of opportunities and challenges that will arise. Continue to learn so you are prepared for these new opportunities and challenges. As you graduate and become an alumnus of the University of Iowa, remember that you are part of the Hawkeye family, a community of University of Iowa alumni, staff, faculty, and students globally. Our reputation precedes us, and you will continue to build on that reputation. Wherever you go, you can find fellow Hawkeyes. Alumni can be a source of networking for careers, a support system in a new place, and a group of people to watch any of our great Hawkeye student athletes compete. Alumni are happy to help you, just as I imagine you will be happy to help future students and alumni who seek your guidance. Those of us at the university are here for you as well. We always enjoy hearing from alumni. If we can be of assistance to you, please let us know. We are happy to help in any way we can. Also, please do stay in touch. This can be with a professor you had in class, an advisor, or anyone else at the university. Stay in touch so we can tell your story to future students who want to know what happens after they graduate. Your stories are a source of inspiration and hope to future students, so please let us know about them. You now join the family of alumni, and all of us at the university are excited for what the future holds for you. I know that in the future, your story will be the one that I tell to students. Congratulations on your graduation, and good luck on all your future endeavors.
Hello everyone, I'm excited to be here with all of you today to meet and celebrate the wonderful accomplishment of graduating from the University of Iowa online distance program. I know for many students like myself, this is no minor feat. My own journey starting the online program came after years of struggling with being an on-campus student at Iowa. Feeling like I wasn't really sure of my major or didn't know my own interests enough to choose one led me to wonder if there was something else that was better for me. I eventually moved out of state to attend another school and focused on pursuing other interests to see if this might be a better fit for me. I quickly realized as I struggled with being so far away from home and on my own for the very first time that it still didn't feel quite right. In returning to Iowa only now in the online program, I never could have guessed the journey that would precede me. As I continued my studies, I realized that this gave me an opportunity to explore myself and my interests in a way that school had never done before. And after years of going to school because I felt it was the right thing to do, I finally felt like I was attending because it was something I wanted to do. In this program, I quickly found my two main interests of study, justice and ethics and writing and arts, which are the two tracks that I'm graduating from the BLS online program with today, and are the two tracks that helped me learn how to embrace my own unique path. Today, I am here before you, not with a conventional story of going to school, dedicating myself to one thing, graduating in 4 years, and finding success. Although I do still consider my journey one of great success, it was also filled with moments of adversity, learning endurance, building resilience, allowing myself to learn from my mistakes, and learning how to acknowledge and embrace the path that I felt was right for me. Throughout this journey, I have found myself asking constantly, who am I? What is my purpose? And how do I find my voice and leave my mark on this world in a way that I am proud of? This program allowed me the space to ask these questions and to have access to knowledge, instructors, and advisors that really allowed me to explore my interests and engage with the world in a way that I had never felt so encouraged to before. I felt fully empowered to show up in this learning environment, and by being online, I was allowed to do it on my own terms, making my own schedules and finding new and creative ways to communicate and exchange ideas with my instructors and my peers. I am proud to say that through this program, within my last few semesters, I went from a barely passing, hardly making it to class kind of student to a on the dean's list my last 4 semesters kind of student. I would not have had the success that I've had in this program if I didn't have the courage to try a new path, and if I didn't allow myself the space for trial and error until finally I got it right. As you go out into the world and do wonderful things with your life, I hope that you can remember the adversities we face are not our enemies. They are our greatest teachers. When you feel unsure, uncertain, and undecided about your next few steps, have the courage to see it as an opportunity for growth, as a door filled with potential, allowing you to step into the greatest of change. When we allow ourselves to embrace these moments, we can also remember that although our journeys may not look like everyone else's, this is often the greatest success that we acquire on our path, knowing that we always did what we felt was best for us. Because our unique journeys, as unexpected as they may be, have always been ours to take, ours to create, ours to learn from, and ours to enjoy. If you take anything from hearing my story, I hope you take with you this simple reminder as you honor yourselves and one another for this amazing academic achievement today. Never be afraid to go your own way and create your own path. Honoring your own timing, where you are, who you are, the lessons that you've learned, the knowledge that you've gained, and the friends that you've made along the way. And with that, I say be well, go forward, and be great. Enter each space and opportunity that you find yourself in with grace, intention, courage, integrity, confidence, passion, compassion, and purpose. Because what you bring can light up any space that you enter. So do it with pride and honor of the accomplishment that you have achieved here today and of all that you have persevered through. I congratulate you once again, class of 2022. You should be immensely proud of yourselves and of one another. I hope you all celebrate yourselves in this moment and in each moment moving forward throughout your journey and throughout your life. We did it. Thank you.
Good afternoon and congratulations, fellow graduates. We did it. My name is Daniel Garcia, and like many of you, I am a non-traditional college student. I first started at the University of Iowa last century in the fall of 1994 and was thrilled to be in Iowa City with a bunch of other people just as excited as I was. I initially worked hard, got good grades, and majored in psychology. At some point, though, I lost my passion, or rather got redirected, and I left school after 3 years. Had a couple of rough semesters towards the end, but I no longer had the drive to finish. Now, those that remember back then, that was right around the time when the internet started taking off, and I knew I wanted to be involved. I thought about working towards a computer science degree at Iowa, but did not seem like a good fit for me then. I left school, took a technology position, and have worked in the industry since. I've had an interesting career and initially worked for different software companies doing sales engineering, systems integration, and software support back in the .com days before focusing on web development, which I've done professionally for the last 17 years. I've had many successes, and my career has developed how I wanted it to, even becoming a team lead and managing and mentoring others. However, I always felt something was missing during all this time, and I regretted not finishing what I started long ago. Although I took a class here and there over the years through the distance education program, I started again in the spring of 2021, intending to finally complete my degree. Now that I am older, I've done much better than last century, and I felt passionate again about school. Being a non-traditional student gave me an interesting perspective. On the one hand, working full-time and supporting my family made things more complicated than when I was much younger, but my life experiences and knowledge gave me a stronger foundation on which to learn. For example, when taking some leadership and business courses, I was already familiar with many topics and could relate to them personally. I also had an easier time working with other students on group projects, especially managing tasks and facilitating discussions. I even engaged with professors as if they were colleagues rather than my teachers, which would have been weird when I was younger, but now seemed completely normal. Even though I have handled various challenges well during my career, I still had some concerns about taking classes at my age. What if the coursework was too much? How would I feel being twice the age of many other students? What if I was just tilting at windmills? Even people who have been around the block with imposter syndrome, it really is no joke, and I wondered if I could actually do this. What finally pushed me to jump in head first? I just decided to. That was it. I gave myself permission to do it, got comfortable with being uncomfortable, and decided that I could do this, and more importantly, that I would do this. It was a mental shift. Once I made it, my concerns went away, and I could dive in. It is such a simple idea, but it really works. I just decided to. That gave me the push I needed to not worry about the negatives, real and imagined, and just go forth knowing that whatever obstacles appeared, it would be okay. I was good enough, I was smart enough, and doggone it, and never mind. I originally was only going to take one class per semester, but as I needed 11 classes to finish, I didn't want to take that long. I ended up taking 2 classes each spring and fall with a class over the summer. And then this past summer, I even took 2 classes so I could complete my degree and finish this fall. Was it hard at times? Yes. Was it a challenge? Yes, sometimes in a good way, sometimes not so good. Did I have fun? Sometimes yes, other times I was Sisyphus rolling that boulder up the hill each day. Yeah, I took a philosophy class during this time. Did it help to have a very supportive family? Absolutely, and I'm proud of the journey we've been on together. I got through it just like all of you. I just decided to. The next time you have doubts about something you want to do, just decide to do it and give yourself permission to try. Also, give yourself permission to fail and to try again. As for me, after finally earning my bachelor's degree, I'm starting grad school next month and will work towards a master's in information technology. Until going through this crucible that was the last 2 years, the idea of me doing that was just an idle fantasy. Finishing what I started at the University of Iowa gave me the confidence to keep going. I suspect many of you feel the same way, and I wish us all continued success. Thank you.
President Wilson, I am pleased to present to you the assembled candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Studies and Bachelor of Liberal Studies degrees. These worthy and approved candidates, having completed all of the requirements for the degrees, are recommended to you by the faculty of University College for the conferral of these degrees.
On recommendation of the faculty of University College and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer on each of you the degree of Bachelor of Applied Studies and Bachelor of Liberal Studies as qualified and designated.
Class of 2022, congratulations. You are now officially college graduates.
Now it's time for the part of the program where we individually recognize each graduate. We are proud of every student who has met the demanding requirements that we set for the attainment of degrees from Iowa's University College. We note with special pride and congratulations those students who have earned the high grade point average that qualifies them for graduation with distinction, with high distinction, and with highest distinction.
Sharon Elaine Bell, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Justice and Ethics. Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Expression in Writing and Arts. Katie Bradish, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Expression in Writing and Arts. Teresa Marie Creel, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Dane Keith Christ, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies. Margaret Ann Doyle, Bachelor of Applied Studies, Justice Studies emphasis. Alexandria Marie Dyer, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Ilana Shane Finch, Bachelor of Applied Studies. Christy Ford, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies. Kyle Foltz, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Daniel Joseph Garcia, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Emily Hovden, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Gregory James Kettles, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Melvin Parrott, Bachelor of Applied Studies, Human Relations emphasis. Charles Perkins, Bachelor of Applied Studies. Claudine Santos, Bachelor of Applied Studies with distinction. Frank Allen Stojak, Bachelor of Applied Studies, Human Relations emphasis. Trent William Taylor, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Gulsu Uyan, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies, with distinction. Nikki Wilkerson, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Organizational Studies. Callie Yoder, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Health and Human Studies.